Hey, it's Novice here, and if you're anything like me, you are one who also hates ads and being advertised to. So much to the fact that you would accidentally, not accidentally, but buy YouTube Premium and try to write it off as a business expense so you can keep your sense of mind. Because nothing is worse than watching a video that you want to watch, and then for some reason, two unskippable ads in the middle of the video play, and then just before that, before the video started playing, you also had an ad. And then at towards the end, you're gonna have another ad. Ads in general suck, right? I give leeway to like commercials, like when I'm watching TV, because it's something I grew up on, and commercials, you're being advertised to, and you know that there are breaks in between the show. But with YouTube and like other online things, you just want to watch what you want to watch without having to stop your programming in order to be advertised to, right? But there are some instances where I don't actually mind an ad. Like, say if it's from like one of my favorite content creators, like for instance, like Wendigoon, who says like, but before that, and then he thanks you for watching the video, and it's all good. Or if it's like in a different form, like I know of this YouTuber called Crypt the Rapper. He does his ad reads in a way that fits him because he is a rapper. So he makes like a little rap song for these games or for whatever he's advertising on there. And it's pretty interesting that I listen to it because dude can write. And that is one of the best ways to actually, do an ad read. But what can elevate that even further? And I'd like to say that there is one guy on YouTube who is, I believe, the king of the ad read, and that is none other than DizzyEight. DizzyEight is a nerdcore artist or just a music artist in general on YouTube. You can also find him on Spotify, but I don't ever use Spotify, so I just listen to him on YouTube. And a while ago, I noticed that he was doing a bunch of songs about characters I had no idea about what they were for. I think the first one I heard was Cold World, and that is, I believe, honestly, I'll just put a picture of it in the video because I can't remember. But listening to the song, it was pretty good. And then he came out with one later on, or if it was before, I honestly can't tell you. It was called Two Worlds. Uh, it was from a game called Reverse 199, something like that. And it was about the Tooth Fairy. My God, when I heard this song, I was like, I love this song. And it's about a woman in this game. I'm assuming she's a playable character. I had no idea this character even existed, or this game, for example. And then every once in a while, DizzyEight would come out with these sponsored songs, and every one of them, back to back to back to back to back, would get incrementally better. To where a while ago, he came out with a song called Not Mine about this girl from this game. Obviously, I don't know which game, but it was also really good. And the song is about this woman who's basically manipulating you, and you're okay with it because, my God, it's like she's a master manipulator, and it's okay with him. I love this song. I listen to it when I'm at work at least once a day. It is so good. And for a while, I thought that was like the best sponsored song Disney could do. Right, and then he dropped his Billy the Kid song, which is called Billy Goat. Pretty good. Not as good as the not mine song, but it has its own appeal. And then he dropped a song called Silhouettes from another game called Ashes of something, like Grimoire or something like Ashes of Grimoire. I think that's what it was. I don't really know, but the song is so amazing. Like, I got my family on my back. That's a fact. No, that's a different one. But this song is so good. Like, their words can't even describe how awesome Dizzy 8 is in the song. And then a week later, he dropped another song for Girls Frontline 2 called Service. And it's like, I just want to be a service working. And it is pretty good. Not as good as, Silhouettes, but back to back songs, pretty impressive. And I know he recently dropped one a few days ago from the time of this recording, and it is also pretty good. I think it's called Frozen. And I think the characters. I'm not even gonna attempt to guess where this character's from. Honestly, I'll just put a picture of it in the video. But for DizzyEight, I think most of his songs recently have been sponsored songs. And because of how he words it and the messages he puts in it, I honestly don't mind at all. Like, it's the kind of ad that, you know what, I'm okay with. Kind of like the JG Wentworth song, but for like nerdcore and gaming in general. And DizzyEight, he has a pen that really can't be matched in the in the same genre. Like, I know a while ago he helped Fable get a sponsored deal for Zenless Zone Zero along with him. They both did a Billy the Kid song. Fables was really good. I think I listened to that at least twice, three times a week because it's really good. And then he came out with one recently called The Spark, which is also pretty good. Fable is always going to be top tier, but I think it all he got that boost that he needed because Disney helped him get that sponsorship. And I may be wrong, but I think he put out a community tab saying that Disney helped him. And if that's the case, all the more reason why DizzyEight, when it comes to being, with these sponsored songs, he's just the GOAT, like the greatest person to do an ad read. Like, if this man made a song about crypto, I might actually think about investing it. I'm obviously joking because I am broke, but and I don't understand the first thing about it. But if it's a concept like DizzyEight's penmanship is always good. Like, on the blank surface, all his music can be categorized as, I think, like Christian music, which is really funny because this dude came out. I think this dude's favorite DC character is Red Hood, who's all about murdering people. But even like in all the years I've ever listened to this dude, he never cusses at all, and it's honestly impressive. All the more reason why DizzyEight is the king of the ad read. And that is basically all I really wanted to talk about with y'all today. Is the that I was thinking about it for a while, and I just had to share it with y'all. But if there's anything y'all really want me to talk about, leave it in the comments. And while you're down there, for me, it would mean the world if you hit the like button, and if you're not already, subscribe. And thank you.